Hey guys, how's it going? This is Unruly Orgo. Kelly, for some of you guys who've been around the channel for a while, I usually play the character Orgo when we're playing our orcs. This I usually use this podcast for talking to my fellow players and just kind of getting their ideas and kind of bantering. But something happened today, and so I apologize for this for the rough. I don't know what the word is, the rough format that this is going through, but something happened today that really kind of ticked me off. I was going through some of my videos and doing the remixes, making the little shorts and stuff, and this is the way that I advertise our channel for the most part. And I like to, for whenever there's a short, I like to put the relevant video so that somebody could go and watch the video if they wanted to see the whole context of the little short. Well, whenever I click on that now, this is what I get. A little pop-up from YouTube saying, "Help us make YouTube safer." Yeah, that's what all we're all here for, right? Is to make YouTube safer. That's your job, all right? Actually, that's the job of the parents, but when has our society, how long has it been since our society has held parents responsible for the safety of their own children? Um, don't come asking us for our, for our face, for our personal information, and exposing us to fraud and whatever else the hackers can do if they get hold of our information, which companies have proven they are not capable of securing properly. That's the problem. Okay, so am I just not? If I don't comply with this, am I just not allowed to advertise my videos on my shorts anymore? I suppose not. And one of the reasons, if you look down at the very bottom of the little graphic that's on the screen right now, you'll see that your channel does not have enough history. We have been posting videos for years. The channel's been around since 2021. We have almost 1,000 videos posted. And you want to sit there and tell me we don't have enough history in order to get access to these advanced features that we had access to before. Okay, this is beyond stupid. I've been following all of this stuff, ever since the stuff that happened over in the UK with that law that was passed. I've been following this, and I've just been kind of sitting back watching, basically knowing what was happening and just kind of waiting for the shoe to drop. And it finally has, and now I could talk about it. Because I have something personal to talk about. I don't have to talk about it in the abstract because I'm not good at doing that. I leave that to some of the other the other content creators. They're much more they're much more adept at predicting the future than I am. But it's finally happened here. Okay, and even on this little small channel, which probably very, very few people really watch, and I'm pretty sure that there are no children out there watching our stuff. And even if there were, our stuff we don't cuss, we don't have any gratuitous violence other than just what we see in our MMO videos, which are very Jacob kind of gets Bellhorn kind of gets a little risque sometimes with his jokes, but it's pretty easy to rein him in. And if he gets really bad, I can just edit it out, which I've done from time to time. But who decided this? Who decided that our video is our channel doesn't have enough history? Is it an AI? I think it's probably an AI out there that's just going through, and whoever configured it phoned it in that day, and it's just it's probably affecting a lot more channels that are much more established than we are. Or was this just an arbitrary decision by some suit somewhere or some middle manager who never even gets on YouTube to watch anything, or when he does, he watches videos on how to carve a bat out of a tree that was struck by lightning out in your your backyard. Was this just an arbitrary decision, and you know, our channel just happened to happen to fall in the arbitrary range. The conclusion of this is that this is just ridiculous. Yes, I totally agree that children. I think children under a certain age don't even need to be on certain social media. Okay, YouTube would be one of them with free reign. This is up to the parents to sit down with them when they want to go and watch videos and filter. It's up to them to filter the videos. It should not be up to the platform can handle some of that on the back end, but not by prying into the private information of us who make the content by asking for pictures of us, asking for personal information from us, and pretending like they're going to be able to store that securely. Let me know in the comments if anybody has watched this podcast, and let me know in the comments if this has happened to your channel. How do you feel about all of this? It's a great discussion point. I'm sure not everybody is going to agree. I do not expect everybody to agree, but if you do leave a post, just state there's no reason to attack anybody else. Just state your point and move on. I'd appreciate it. I appreciate hearing what other people have their thoughts and their experiences with this little addition to YouTube's back end, which is getting more and more, what's the word? Harder to deal with. That's all I had to say. So thanks for watching. Catch you next time for one of the next unruly episodes. Bye.